I got disconnected. Right. So write down all your questions again, which I missed. Okay. And this is what I was saying: destiny, fate versus free will. I cannot continue this call if the whole existence is not allowing me. Okay. So this is it. This is like the best example you can have right now in front of you. That I could not even answer the questions which you posted because existence didn't want me to answer those questions at that particular time. All right. So this is fate versus free will. This shows how much free will we have. Hmm. So if people are still there, they can ask their questions again. I will be happy to respond. My other internet connections are still not functioning, so like right now I'm in mobile data. My Jupiter is Purva Falguni in fifth house, in Leo. I am Aries Lagna. I don't want to. So this is what I was saying, that it is not about education and degrees. Okay, understand? Like education is not about degrees. Educate yourself. Degree is not that important. Okay, when fifth house, ninth house, Jupiter, they all represent education. They don't represent the degrees or diplomas and all that. Okay, like I don't have any degree in astrology. I don't have any like this degree. It is just like self-acquired like education. Okay, information from various sources. So astrology only talks about educating yourself. It never talks about the degree part. Okay. So, right. You are not every field required degree, right? Is your YouTube app updated, sir? I guess so. It should be updated. I think it is internet issues. In your article on Carl Jung, his Sagittarius is in Mars in 12th house, aspected by Saturn, but still you wrote. So this is what I was saying, that he had his difficulties, initial difficulties with Sigmund Freud. They had multiple disagreements later in life. Okay, this is like a best example of what you are asking. So if you, there is a book which is published of their letters, like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. They interacted a lot. Okay, uh, for about 6 7 months, 6 7 years. Okay, at least if I remember well. So they interacted a lot, and initially they used to like those interactions, but Sigmund Freud was always overpowering Carl Jung. Okay, in his views he was dominating him. So this is what you can see, like Saturn impact on like Mars. Sigmund Freud, much elderly figure, okay, almost a father figure for Carl Jung, and he was like dominating him. Saturn aspecting Mars, and initially he was reluctant to speak out. Okay, initially Carl Jung was reluctant to speak out against Sigmund Freud about his dominance and all. Later he had the strength, when like 6 7 years passed by like this, and this guy Sigmund Freud was continuously dominating his views. Then he had the courage to like fight it out. Okay, so that is when like the things started moving in his favor. About Mars. Initially, like the person was not realizing his willpower and courage of Mars, but later on in life he realized it. Mm, I hope people are able to see me or hear me. How can it happen that two internet connections are not working simultaneously? What are the choices? Great, thank you. Any other question? No other question. People were asking many things when I got disconnected. Mm, no questions, or I'm not getting questions. Mm, okay, I think there is some issue, technical issue, or something like that. We are not getting questions. I'm unable to see them. Okay, I got some here. Right. After Carl Jung one, the next question was if Saturn dignity is good in D9 chart, then deep depletion of Saturn effect is reduced. Its impact. No, like as I said, D9 is for me is the chart of right life path. It is not the chart of your. Uh, mm, Right. So, like as I was saying, that Saturn can be good in D9, but that good strength also depends on the Saturn's position in D1 chart. That is also coming from D1 chart only. Plus, D9 is not the main chart for me. It is the chart of right life path. If Saturn is difficult in the D9 chart, it only shows that person is having issues or delays in finding his right life path. Nothing more than that. Okay, so that is what it shows. I will always rely on D1 chart for planet's dignity. I will never rely on D9 or any other D charts for the dignity. Okay. Uh, this is what uh, for weak bones and all, like if at all you want to refer to some divisional charts, chart for that, then it is like D30 chart. D30 is for health issues, not D9. Okay, that is the main trouble with the following D charts. People are following them for wrong reasons. Now something which should be seen from D30 chart, Trimshamsha chart, people are trying to see from D9 chart. Weak bones is a health issue. D30 chart is the chart of health issue. D9 chart is not the chart of health issues. It is the chart of right life path. Simply. Nothing more than that, nothing less than that. Okay. Why is Rahu associated with wealth? It does blow things out of proportion. Is it because of that? Rahu is everything which is materialistic desire, not only wealth. Okay, wealth is the main materialistic desire we have, but anything which is materialistic desire of a person is like Rahu. So if Rahu is in Pisces, the person's desire or materialistic desire can be spirituality. He will go towards spirituality as a materialistic obsession. Okay, he can have that type of ability or mentality or approach. Okay, so Rahu is any materialistic desire, because for most of us materialistic desire means wealth. We associate Rahu with wealth. It is from our perspective. And then this right, if native has if native has Venus Rahu is still, he has thirst for knowledge. Means, is it due to his Atmakarka Mercury? Your hobbies. My hobby is astrology only. This thing, Venus Rahu together. Venus Rahu in the ninth house can also bring like good amount of interest in like this higher education and all. Venus is education planet. Venus is Shukracharya. Venus in itself can give knowledge. It doesn't depend on Mercury to give the knowledge. Right. How ninth house also related with law, because ninth house and Sagittarius sign is religion. Religion is divine law. So ninth house and Sagittarius also includes human-made law, man-made law. I feel like Rahu can either give very bad and or very good result. It is extreme. It can be. Rahu and Ketu are always extremes. Okay. But bad and good depends on your choices in life. Rahu is not bringing bad and good result. It is you who is choosing what you want to do with Rahu's position. With Rahu in Pisces, you can also go into spirituality, meditation. With Rahu in Pisces, you can also go into drugs. It is your choice. So good and bad result later on will depend on your choice. It is not Rahu's mistake. It can be your mistake of making the wrong choice. I feel like right, but was Kaljang courageous in matter of Scorpio related sign from childhood, which Mars provided him? No, I don't know whether he was courageous or not in from his childhood. I have no idea about his childhood. I have idea about this part of his life from that book only. The letters of Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung, where this incident happened between them. Okay. How to read D30 chart? D30 is, again, you have to go to the site, you have to find the article, you have to put some efforts. Okay. Most of the things you people are asking, I have already written detailed articles, but it will require some efforts, right? It will require some Saturn. Okay, then Rahu's materialistic desire will goes into what if Rahu is in the 10th house of Cancer with Venus? It is like desire to nourish people, desire to take care of people. What would be the bad manifestation of Rahu, Aries, Bharani in first house than versus good manifestation? Nothing like that. Okay. We cannot decide bad and good. It depends on the evolution level of the person. Whatever we feel as bad can be very good for that person. He needs it in that particular time period. Okay. So nothing is bad. Things are not good or bad. Things are just as is. Everything is equally important. Okay. There cannot be any pure good act in this world. There cannot be any pure bad act in this world. Okay, that's it. Every good act, every good action will include something negative, and every bad action will include something positive. Right. How to know the personality of a native? You cannot know. You have to know the gunas of the native to know the personality of the native. Why Saturn rules bones? Although energy required to fight, like active things related, are all related with Mars. Saturn represents old age, and weak bones or bones related issues are mainly like old age related issues. Another thing is that if we go into mythology, Saturn was a lame person. His one leg was destroyed. Okay, and due to a conflict with Ravan and all, this is what the story goes like. So that is also why Saturn represents weak bones. He had a weak leg. What you say about Venus Pushkanavamsha? I have no idea. Pushkanavamsha, I cannot say anything. You said Rahu in Pisces can be drugs, but also spirituality. That's why I asked Aries Rahu. Right. So that is another thing. Again, like Aries Rahu Bharani can also give like lots of results. Okay. We cannot say this is good, this is bad. Okay. Then this is from universal perspective. From universal perspective, there is nothing good, nothing bad. Things are just as is. But when you are so much interested in good results, make good choices. Okay, that's what I mean to say. In Rahu, Aries Bharani can be very good for like this any occult mystical kind of thing. Okay, the same energy you can apply in destructive way also, destroying yourself, destroying others also. Bharani is related with like Yama, the god of death and rebirth. So yeah, someone with criminal mindset can utilize Bharani energy to harm anyone. That is also like a use of Bharani. What I was saying is that from that person's perspective, that activity is important. It may sound like very cruel, but it is the truth. Okay, it is very important for us to go through some activities which are negative to exhaust our tamasic energy. Unless we exhaust the tamasic element, we cannot move towards rasic and sattvic. It again goes back to the gunas, the whole discussion. Isn't sun sign reveal personality? Who is your more compatible friend, sir? My more compatible friend? How you are concerned with that? Isn't sun sign reveal personality? I don't think so. If I give you a choice, what would you choose? Mars alone in Aries, aspected by Saturn, or Mars Mars with Rahu in Leo sign without Saturn aspect. Okay. Uh, I will choose Saturn one. Okay, Mars with Rahu in Leo can be like a heavily aggressive person. Okay. What Saturn will bring is that some sort of restrictions, delays, and frustration. So with Saturn's aspect, person will learn patience, and then in later life he will be able to handle Saturn energy in Martian energy in a better way, dignified way. Here Rahu Mars in Leo can be like super fiery person. This is like a super fire energy. Leo is a fire sign, Mars is a fiery planet, Rahu is blowing things out of proportion. This person can erupt any moment. Okay, so I will skip this person or this chart. I will opt to the other chart, Saturn in Aries with Mars Saturn aspect on it. Bharani is also creativity because of Venus, right? So Bharani is the childbirth. Okay, Bharani is this conception. It's like pictorial representation is female sexual organ. So it is all about creativity, including children, including anything else. Okay, so this is where like Bharani is creativity. This is where we have to make choices. What are our choices? What we want to deal with? Houses, signs, planets, nakshatras represent truckload of things. What you want to choose out of it? Okay, and you will choose as per your gunas level only. You cannot choose anything else. That is where the discussion again goes back to the gunas. How native can destroy his energy in his birth star if his birth star is Uttara Falguni? Uh, Native can destroy his energy if his birth star is Uttara Falguni. Exhausting himself in some work which is not necessary. Okay. Uttara Falguni can be that type of energy. It is like administrative kind of work which uh, where you need not to put that much effort and you are putting that much effort. Okay, then you can waste your energy. Which is more powerful according to you in both? I said, sir, from last 2 months since you started following this channel, your question is only one: this Mars Saturn aspect on each other. You have in every session you are asking the same question through thousand ways, and I'm giving same reply. Please appreciate my time. Please appreciate and respect your time. My answer is not going to change. Please understand it. Okay. It is 2 months, 3 months now. I am responding to the same question. Mars Saturn aspect. Mars Saturn aspect. I have written many articles on it. Please check those articles. That will give you the enough answer. And if you are not satisfied, please ask anyone else. What are gunas? I have written many articles in 2022. You can find in spiritual musing sessions section. On the website, there is Beyond Astrology tab. In that tab, there is spiritual musings. Okay, so you just click on that. You will find some 18-20 articles, and largely they are on all on gunas. Okay, so that's where like you will get some idea about gunas. You can also search Astro Saxena and gunas. You will find majority of my articles written on gunas. That will give you an idea. Mainly, there are three gunas: sattva, rajas, and tamas. Rajas is creation, sattva is sustenance and balance, and tamas is like destruction. As Uttara Falguni represents bats, a native should find his life path in pleasure. That is not my interpretation. Okay, fine, found it. Thanks, sir. Yo, gotcha. I don't think there is any point in asking like repetitive questions. Same same question 3 months. There has to be some limit, right? And I'm giving the same responses from 3 months. You have to like respect someone's time. Do you miss? Although Sun is a strong planet, it doesn't has a special aspects. Why? I don't know. Sun has one aspect. That's all I know. I don't know why it doesn't have a special aspect. And do you miss being lawyer? I don't know. I don't. I'm happy. I'm happiest in this field. Recently, I was talking to someone, and I was just telling you, even if the prime ministership of a country is offered to me, I will not leave this profession. I have Ketu in Virgo. Then deal with internally. Ketu is internal planet, not external. Okay. So deal it internally rather than externally. Going from lawyer to astrologer is so cool. It only means that I was only an astrologer. I was never a lawyer. What is the difference between Indian astronomy and astrology, and how are they connected? You can find the connection with the placement of the planets, which are indicated in astronomy and in astrology. The basic connection you can find about the distance of the planets from the Earth and all, and the revolution, and how like astronomical events and astrological events are aligned with each other. If you want to find this connection, this is the best way. Okay. uh, that they refer to some astronomical event which is happening in the sky, and at the same time you will find its relevance in the transit charts. There you find the connection between the two. How Mars connected with Hanuman? I don't know. How you read? Have you read Bhaskaracharya or other Indian astronomers? No, I don't. I didn't read them. Is there any astrological explanation as to why the world is in more inflation and higher cost of living? I didn't research about it. Sorry. I think we are done with questions. By the quality of questions, I can understand that we are done with the questions. Let's connect again next week to have some better questions. Okay, thank you.